Yo, what's good, YouTube? ZAMCRO here, aka Scoot, back with the APA Evolution, the American Pokemon Association Evolution Season 1, and we have the final regular season standings. I'm not going to be going over the whole thing. As you can see, it kind of cuts off at 11 anyway, but we're going to talk about the top 8. We have the New York Empoleon sitting at 10-2 with a plus 26 differential. The Galactic Greninjas sitting at 8-4. Also sitting at 8-4, we have the Chicago Confiders, Boston Bulldogs, and Aussie Kangaskhan, all sitting at 8-4, separated by a marginal differential outside of the 3rd and 4th spots. So, at 6th place, we have the Green Bay Pikachus sitting at a 7-5 record. And 7th and 8th place also sitting at 7-5 record with the Floridian Typhlosions and the Orlando Magic. So these were the top 8 teams in the regular season in terms of wins and losses and differential. The Galactic Greninjas are on a hot streak, on a 7-game win streak, just playing lights out right now. The New York Empoleon have the 2nd longest win streak at 5, which makes sense given they're the number 1 team in the rankings, or the standings I should say. Fun fact, the Galactic Greninjas finished 2nd overall after starting 0-3 with a -6 differential. That's just a little fun fact there. Able to finish 8-4 with a plus 19 differential. After that, just fantastic. 7-game win streak, haven't lost since week 5, and that was to the New York Empoleons. But yeah, that's just about it for the top 8 players there. The brackets will, or the playoff bracket will go as follows: 1v8, 2v7, 3v6, and 4v5. Let's go ahead and hop into that and see what it looks like. Alright, so, well, like I mentioned, forgive me for that. The matchups are going to be the New York Empoleons versus the Orlando Magic. These guys played earlier in the season, and I believe the Orlando Magic picked up a 3-0 victory versus the New York Empoleon, 1 of 2 losses. I think it's noteworthy that the ranked number 1 team, who has 2 losses, both losses come to teams that didn't make the playoffs. So very, very, very powerful number 1 ranked seed here. However, he's got a very, very tough matchup in his round 1 of playoffs match versus the Orlando Magic where he's taken on, first of all, the New York Empoleon squad has Tapu Koko, Scizor, Nidoqueen, Hawlucha, Incineroar, Gardevoir, Ditto, Vaporeon, Druddigon, Rotom Ghost, and the Sawsbuck. And the Orlando Magic have the Mega Charizard X, Alolan Ninetales, Empoleon, Conkeldurr, Galvantula, Tyranitar, Cephalon, Snorlax, Donphan, Whirlipede, and the Emolga. So, yeah, very, very tough matchup for the New York Empoleons. Probably the worst matchup they could have got for round 1 of the playoffs, in my opinion. His team, or the Orlando Magic Choice Specs squad here, is basically a non-Coco environment kind of thing. Very, very viable switch-ins in Zardex, Donphan, Snorlax even, Emolga, potentially, where it doesn't really have the best defenses for things like Zardex, Conkeldurr, Tyranitar, Blacephalon, Auroraville in its own right, things like that. Very, very tough matchup for the New York Empoleon. But if he does come through, I think it's going to be with the Hawlucha. I think Hawlucha has a pretty decent matchup here. There's nothing on Choice Spec squad that really stops the Hawlucha. So using Koko as a support mon, maybe to weaken some threats so that Hawlucha can come through in the late game, could be a viable win strat for New York. I'm not exactly, I know I watched it because I've pretty much watched every game that's happened this season, but I'm not exactly sure how the last game went, but I'll touch up on that throughout the rest of the playoffs, and maybe come back to that in terms of what was different when I reviewed this matchup later on when they do play. However, next up we have the Galactic Greninjas taking on the Floridian Typhlosions. So the Galactic Greninjas have a very powerful squad, like I mentioned, on a 7-game win streak. with the likes of Tornado Therian, Zero Aura, Mega Medichin, Rosaray, Tyrantrum, and so on and so forth. Very, very powerful squad. And just being able to pick up some big victories. I think he picked up, in his 7-game win streak, he picked up 3 4-0 victories and 1 5-0 victory. Just fantastic. Simply fantastic. However, he's facing off against Silver, who also has a very, very powerful squad. Landers Incarnate, Mega Gardevoir, core there with the Mian Chao and the Arcanine. Very, very potent squad. And yeah, definitely looking to be a really solid match. But I do think that Sean has the advantage over Silver here. The Galactic Ninjas should have just a natural matchup advantage, in my opinion. But yeah, I've seen crazier matchups be overcome. So nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. Next up, we have the Chicago Confiders taking on the Green Bay Pikachus, where we have Dave and his Mega Gallade, which is very, very overwhelming for Jacob and his squad, who's only responsible in the Tapu Fini, which has no recovery and can be easily weakened by Mega Gallade. Obviously, it does threaten Mega Gallade back with its Fairy Stab, but that's just about it. Sets the terrain, so it can't really status or anything like that versus the Mega Gallade. So yeah, very, very potent threat here. I do think that Dave's goes to Dave, but who knows what could happen here. Jacob does have the Garchomp, the Mega Kangaskhan, Raikou, Accelgor, very, very powerful squad. Can fight back pretty well. I think it's not too bad of a matchup. Definitely looking forward to the matchup, that's for sure. And last but not least, we have Hiker Code taking on EN, and Hiker's Kieran Black alongside Bullier, Manaphy, and Alolan Muck and Carton just look way too much for EN. His Ozzy Kangaskhan's there with the Mega Latios, Heat Ring, Suicune Core. Purely off matchup, Kieran Black just goes ham versus that squad. But there are ways around it. It forces like Mega Latios Draco or Aerodactyl Stone Edge, very unreliable attacks to Revenge Kill, or a bulky Buzzwole or a Choice Scarf Buzzwole, both of which can check Kieran Black. So it'll be interesting to see what goes on there. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into my pickles here for round 1. Alright, so for my official pick'ems, as you can see on screen, I have the New York Empoleons losing in an upset matchup versus the Orlando Magikarps, where I think the 8th seed is going to win versus the number 1 seed. In the second match, I have the number 2 seed defeating the number 7th seed, with the Galactic Ninjas coming out on top versus the Floridian Typhlosions. I have the Chicago Confiders taking on the Green Bay Pikachus and emerging victorious as well, with the, I think, number 3 seed versus the number 6 seed there. And in the 4 versus 5 seed, I do have the 4 seed coming out on top. So I have the top seeds coming out on top in all of these matchups except for the number 1 ranked seed. I do have the 8th ranked seed picking up a victory there. So yeah, it's going to be my pick'ems. Let me know what you guys think about your pick'ems. Leave your pick'ems down below in the comment section. But yeah, that's going to be it. Let me know what you guys thought. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.